Counseling and guidance. Question number 1. Define counseling. Counseling is a talk therapy or advice to young couple or family members who requires counseling about the problems experiencing by them. A professional counseling will be confidential and non-judgmental. Question number 2. What is talk therapy? Talk therapy is known as psychotherapy, otherwise called mental health treatment given by a licensed mental health professional. Question number 3. Who is a counselor? Counselor is a trained professional giving counseling to the people who suffer from personal or other problems. Question number 4. What is client counseling process? Client counseling is a structured dialogue between a client and a trained professional is called counselor. Build relationship between the counselor and the client. Active listening. Assessing and regaining themselves from the problem. Creating a plan. Confidentiality. Explaining solutions for the problems. Question number 5. What are the effective counseling process? 1. Welcoming environment. 2. Maintain strong rapport. 3. Utilize essential skills. 4. Non-judgmental. 5. Goal setting. 6. Flexibility. Conflict resolution, avoiding being judgmental, avoiding pushing the counselor's value, avoiding emotional attachment between the counselor and the client. Question number 6. Group counseling process. Forming cohesion, group interaction, group process, techniques, feedback, ruptures, explaining expectations to client. In education clients that group therapy is not about heated exchanges. Question number 7. Factors affects the counseling process. Client factors, counselor factors, the counseling environment, the counseling structure, the client's motivation, the seriousness of the problem, active listening, responsiveness, questioning ability, ability to interpret information, trustworthiness and empathy. Question number 8. Define counseling and describe its various types with practical examples. Types of counseling: marriage and family therapy (MFT), career counseling, rehabilitation counseling, mental health counseling, substance abuse counseling, educational counseling, school and career counseling, couples counseling. What are the classification of counseling? Behavioral counseling, counseling, cognitive counseling, CBT, humanistic counseling, holistic counseling. 5. Interrogative therapy. Question number 10. Explain the major characteristics of counseling. 1. Trust and confidentiality. 2. Non-judgmental. 3. Collaboration. 4. Empathy. 5. Passions. 6. Flexibility. 7. Self-awareness. 8. Genuine interest in helping others. 9. Goal-oriented. Question number 11. What are the goals of counseling? Self-awareness, coping skills, relationships, behavioral change, decision making, self-esteem, problem resolution, international benefits. Question number 12. What is a social system? A social system is a structured network of relationships between people, groups, and institutions that work together to create a functioning society. Social system include families, communities, cities, nations, college campuses, religious corporations, and industries. Define self. Self is understanding or evaluations of one's own nature, value, or worth. Yourself, your voice, your name, your sense, who you are, or your deep identity. Question number 14. What are the developmental needs? For example, children's health, learning education, emotional development behavior, identity and self-image, family and social relationships, and social representation. Question number 15. Explain the psychological foundations in counseling with field examples. This is based on the capability of people changing themselves. Counseling psychotherapists, psychologists use variety of techniques to assess and regain themselves from personal problems. Client-centered counseling consider the client's strength, resources, therapeutic relationships, holistic, strength-based, evidence-based, lifespan approach, research for delivery, the goal of counseling. Question number 16. How to secure individual dignity when he is under stress? Client must be given to enjoy their own liberty and dress code. Clients must be given opportunities for their options, address the clients by name without disrespectful, make good look, respect personal space and professions, hygiene and personal care. Question number 17. Concept of self. Understanding who they are includes thoughts, feelings, and knowledge themselves, including physical, social, and psychological movements, knowledge of capabilities and behavior. Develops from childhood to adolescence. People having more esteem, having high self-understanding, and more positive attitude. Define perception. Understanding the world around you, such as sight, sound, smell, taste. It includes how you are responding to the formation around you. It is shaped by learning, memory, expectations, and attention. Perception will change from person to person. For example, a dog jumping over a person as a threat, and on the other hand, person on excitement. Define relationship in social work process. Social work improve the lives of the people and community. Assessment guided by related by law and policy. Evaluation, it improves the social status of the individuals and communities as a whole. Through education, health, housing, by counseling, psychotherapy, etc. Question number 20. Social system is having relationship between in groups and the company to create a functioning society. It may a family in small scale and a nation in large scale. Shared properties such as location, race, socio-economic conditions of the people goals require larger needs of the society. Question number 21. Explain the various influencing factors on personal growth and effectiveness of counseling. Self-awareness creates how to interact with others. Client factors such as motivation, abilities, hopes, goals, and expectations are achieved. Question number 22. What is substance addiction? It is otherwise called drug addiction. Substance use disorder leads a man to his inability to control the intoxication. Alcohol, marijuana, nicotine are also considered as drugs. Addiction means whenever you are out of control from drugs is called addiction. Addiction is your uncontrolled situation from using the drugs even though it causes harmful. Question number 23. Who is Al-Anon? It is supporting group for the family to advise them to get rid of their habits. The word Al-Anon derived from Alcoholic Anonymous, which is an advisory group to the family of members of the drinking family. The information will be kept confidential and remedial measures shall be carried out by the group.